Oh, the secret garden. Oh, let me get the secret garden while I have the hammer. Ah! Salut tout le monde, it's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to I Love It, I Hate It. It's Blueprints, baby. This is episode 12. In the last episode, we finally found our way into the basement of the house, which should make things much easier for us in the future when we want to actually go back there. We haven't opened the door in the foundation yet, but we at least have one way into the basement. And then we also found quite a few classrooms, which gave us a bit of a history lesson, or more geography lesson, I suppose, about the world of Blueprints. And we also read this very long story of the Curse of Black Bridge. I haven't actually recorded any Blueprints in a while. Feels like a long time since the last time I played, but I'm sure I'm gonna get right back into it as soon as we start. I did want to say thank you for sticking with me through this playthrough the longer it goes. You know, some people will inevitably fall out, and a lot of people kind of fell out early when I was sounding a little bit more negative about the game, but then I kind of turned the corner on it, and you guys have stuck with me, so let's see how far we can take this adventure. As always, thank you for joining me. Without any further ado, let's jump right back in. Day 39. Bum bum. First order of business today. I know that in the previous episode I said I was going to do some homework about all the maps and the stuff we found in the classrooms, and I would kind of like do that stuff off screen in between episodes. I ended up not doing that. I figured there's too much information that I would need the magnifying glass for, and I didn't want to just like kind of do it halfway. So I figured I would rather just wait until I can actually go back there with the magnifying glass so I can get like a better picture and like get all the information and then actually do my homework. And like I've had some people also mention that they wanted me to do this on screen. Again, I don't really know how that would translate on screen just because it's a lot of just reading documents I've already read, cross-referencing with my screenshots, with my notes. I don't really know how I could vocalize this process to make it interesting for you guys, but I guess I'll try when we get there. So as of now, I haven't really reviewed like all the maps and this stuff from the previous episode because I'm also still needing the book, the unredacted book that's kind of about the kingdoms and all that stuff. So until we've actually seen this, I don't think I would be able to figure out the kingdoms. So what I did do in between episodes is I did clean up my notes a little bit and like updated them. So if you want to get another look at my notes, I've got my list of kind of objectives, things I want to do. I'm sure there's more and stuff I've forgotten, but so names of places, names of characters, I've cleaned this up quite a bit, put them in alphabetical order, which is a bit easier for me. We've got our admin codes. We've got, at least what I think, the amount of coins, like which blessing you get, although it might not be related to that at all. We've got our angels and their names, their numbers, some dates, where the levers are, which is important, what the stars are, the different prophecies we got from the great Alzara, and like a few other clues that I don't quite know yet what they do. The letters we found, and yeah, just a few other like random clues that I don't know what they connect to. So these are my notes. I have like a few others on paper, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm ready to start the day. I'm gonna grab my allowance, and let's see what we get today. So I of course want to reach room 46. We're still looking for potentially the 7th red letter, although allegedly I'm supposed to never find it. I still have 2 books left to buy and read. I'm always trying for the chess puzzle. At this point we have reached the basement, but I guess I'll change it to like opening the foundation door. There's the reservoir thing that I would like to do. Find among the white trees under 2 stones. This one I need to keep in mind because I still haven't found what that's for. I still need a way to create fire for the candle room and the chapel. The 8th angel points to our dreams. This might be related to the fire. Oh, one thing I think I forgot to mention in the previous episode, I think I only realized after Sorry, sometimes it's a bit confusing for me to know if like I've mentioned something in the episode or like in editing or if I haven't, but we made it to the basement, but I forgot about that little line, like the number 10 that said there's a buried floor plan, and I don't think I had the shovel with me. So if I find the shovel, I need to go back in the basement and try and find that hidden floor plan. I have to think about that. And then, of course, if I find a magnifying glass, I need to bring it to the basement because there's a page there I need to read. I would need to read Drafting Strategy 5 again, which I guess I would need to just keep ordering that book. And then, of course, making it to Classroom Grade 5. So there's quite a lot to do still. But it does depend on what the game gives us. I've had people telling me, "Oh, you can't focus too much on just one objective," and I'm really not. Like I'm always kind of staying open to like changing my strategy midway through a run depending on the rooms I'm getting. Of course, when I get close to one, like I will try and work towards it, and so far it's kind of failed often, mostly the chest thing and the room 46, but I never really start the day with a set objective in mind. I try to stay open to possibilities. We're gonna go shelter. Shelter is a good first room. Plus, we start with a gem. And we'll start with an experiment. And hopefully it's a good one. Yeah, sometimes I'll get people saying, "Oh, you could have totally done the chest thing. You just didn't draft the right room." It's like, well, it's easy for you when you're watching back through the episodes, right? Because you get to see all the possibilities and like you know kind of what's available or not. But for me in the moment, either I'm like too focused on one thing, or because I didn't notice it or I didn't think of it. Sometimes I just, I don't think about it. Experiment setup. Whenever you draft a shop room, while drafting, if you draw a drawing room floor plan for each bedroom you draft after your second, a letter will be delivered to the mailroom. Set your dice to 2. Wait, spread dirt on the driveway? The driveway? Which driveway? You mean a dig spot or like dirt? I was curious about the letters, now I'm curious about this. Well, I think the most likely is probably this one. And I am really curious about the letter. We keep getting this one and I haven't been able to activate it yet, so it's because I need to get the mailroom and it's kind of rare. But I guess I will try it, but I'm very also curious about this. The driveway? You mean like the path going out of the garage? Alright, so now we get a gem, we get sheltered from the red rooms. We still have the power hammer in the code check also. The lavatory is sheltered. I think when it's sheltered, you get some items in there. We could try that. Oh yeah, you do. So we get some coins, a gem. Oh wow. So the lavatory is actually pretty good if it's sheltered. Interesting. That's like a unique property of it. The kennel. The kennel early or the commissary early. Commissary early, I could maybe buy the shovel. Yes. Ooh. And the metal detector. You know what? I'm definitely gonna buy this. I guess I'll just, well. So last time I was low on gold because I started the run buying all the items, but I think that is the right thing to do. Because these items are like an investment that help you through the run. So I will buy all of them and hopefully we can find some more gold later. Now, before going further, I'm gonna go back to the basement right now while I have the shovel, because I want to find that other floor plan. It's like right in front of the opening, where the wall kind of bends, right here. Ooh, look at that. That's such a small spot. You really have to know it's there. Lost and found. Whenever you enter this room, you will lose one random inventory item, but you also find 2 rare items. Well, let's see. It would be good to draft it early, before you have any items, because then potentially you wouldn't lose any items, but you would find 2 rare ones. I mean, I definitely want it, of course. But okay, it's interesting that it's a red room. The lost and found. There has always been a history of things disappearing on the estate, including this very floor plan, which had been lost for many years itself and missing from the directory. Now that it has been found, some long-lost items from Mount Holly's past might finally resurface. It's an unusual one. Okay. Well, it might also contain some documents or clues, so there's always that. It would suck if, say, I happen to have the power hammer on me, or like a rare item, and then I lose it by going in this room, so you kind of want to avoid it if you have important items on you. But alright, we did find a new plan, so that's good. That's very early for the dining room. I think I'd rather just get the pantry. Plus we have the metal detector. Let's see. Hallway. I should have probably come in from the other side. I'm gonna do hallway just so that it connects. Yeah, so we get something good. Den. Oh man. This is off to a bad start, but if we get stuck, it's no big deal. We'll just restart the day. It might happen. West Wing Hall. Little coin. All right, let's get a dead end here. Solarium. Do I want unusual and rare rooms? I guess I do. Alright, well, let's do solarium. It's a dead end. Plus we'll get a dig spot. An unremarkable Dwayne Johnson. Oh, there it is, the lost and found. Quite early. Oh, I would be sheltered. Forgot about that. That's another thing we can do, is only draft it when we have the shelter. That way I won't lose an item, but I would still get the rare item, right? Ooh. Oh, and there's a box. An upgrade disc. Okay. So that's a rare. Huh. You can't pick this up. It's just like a piece of a seal. Like we've read about. Screenshot this. Oh. Save deposit key. And then there's a... Okay, there's a chess piece in here too. And another one of these boxes. So now is that white, pink, and gray. It's turning around it clockwise. So you want it like this? Oh, okay. It sounds like they just turn around it clockwise, but they don't always do it. Here it went counterclockwise. So if it's alone, it does nothing. If it's there, it turns around. This is tricky. I feel like I'm just gonna get it on accident. Okay, if it's in the center, it turns all of them. There we go. I just got it on accident. I mean, I understood how it works, but even if you understand it, actually getting the right combination of moves is pretty tricky. So I just kind of fucked around until I found it. 2 more coins. That's very nice. So the rare items we got was the disc, and then one of the vault keys. 370. There's the vault. This would end the run, but we could open the... Should I just do a short day that's like productive? Because if I go in the vault, I can open the vault. Then I can go back outside to the computer in the shelter, use the disc, and then we call it a day. And like, it's a short day, but at least we've accomplished something. Maybe I should just do that. Why not? I think I'd rather like a short day where I've done something. Not sure why I'm even picking this up, but might as well. Alright, so 370. 370. Like, how many of these can you even open? Oh, this one has money. Excuse me? A sanctum key? Unlocks one of 8 doors? Oh, for the sanctum. Wait, you mean these doors open? Uncle, thank you again for all your help. I know I could never hope to repay you, but it pains me to know that I won't even have the chance to try. At any rate, I'm leaving this extra funds behind as well as the extra passports. It would be too risky if we were searched at the border, and the money would raise too many suspicions. I think we all want a clean start anyway. I know I do. Mary. Okay, it's a letter from Mary. So, I mean, we could guess as much, but I guess this confirms that he was kind of funding her escape. So, the passports remain. Okay, well, now I have 2 reasons to get out of here. We have a lot of gold, which we won't get to use, but that's fine. Because we are making progress elsewhere. So I'm gonna go use the disc first, because I don't know where the sanctum is gonna take me. So we can open one of the doors of the sanctum. What would even be back there? And would it be a permanent unlock? Because once you find the sanctum key, I guess there would have to be 8 of them. Would all the other keys also be in the vaults? Because what if you find the sanctum key but you don't get to use it? It would have to be possible to get it again. All right, well, we'll use a disc. Closet. Hmm. So instead of 2 items, we can get +1 extra item if drafted adjoined to a hallway, 2 extra items if drafted adjoined to a bedroom, or 4 extra items if drafted to a red room. It's really rare to draft it from a bedroom because most of the bedrooms don't have multiple doors. Well, sometimes they do. I feel like that happens more often than not. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Plus, you get 2 extra item, which is pretty good. Let's do bedroom closet, sure. Successfully upgraded. All right, now let's go back in the sanctum. I'm really curious to see what we find in there. Because I asked that same question when we got to the sanctum. I was like, can you not open these doors? I figured maybe they were just for decoration. I don't know. I believe the path should still be open the way I left it, right? Yes, it is. So we can just go straight there. Very convenient for me. So 1 of 8, can you just open any of them? Does it have to be a specific door? Like, I get that they make this tunnel really long so that you can feel the weight of this moment, but once you want to go back here, like, often, it's kind of annoying to just... Sanctum key. So you can open any of them. I don't know what it's gonna lead to. Should I just open the first one? Or like the one closest to the door? I guess I'll just open the first one. This key will permanently open 1 door in the inner sanctum. Do you wish to use it on this door? I guess. I don't know what's behind there, so... Yes? Is that same symbol again? Oh, see, it's all connected to these symbols and these seals. But it turns the whole thing. Okay, now we're getting into some like pretty... Oh, and you can turn this too? Now we're getting into like some pretty complex puzzles, like some really advanced stuff that we need probably all the information in the game. Like, this feels like something at the very end of the game. Because you would need knowledge about the seals, you would need knowledge about like different things. And then you can press the button. Huh. But it's permanently open, so now we can always come back here once we have the information. Oh, wow. Interesting. And there's 8 of these doors. 1 for each... Oh, 1 for each symbol. Wait, what for each symbol? See, this is why I would need the book. The unredacted book. Banners, Marshall Fog. Okay, so each border matches a color. The little circles, that means white. The lines, that's green. Motes. On each sigil, I keep calling them seals, they're sigils. Floating between the rays are small figures called motes. From the shape, we can tell the type of society a given realm proclaimed. So there's tribal, agricultural, but this is why I need like the full... I need this book intact in order to solve this puzzle, so we'll have to come back to this, but that was interesting. A sanctum key. Alright. The plot thickens. There's even more to solve in the sanctum than I thought. Day 40. A short but productive day. Still got all the birds. We got our money, 21. We're definitely far from finishing this game fully. There's still so much left to do. And because of the format of the RNG, it's gonna be very long before like all the stars align to allow us to do all the solving. Root cellar, trading post, or tool shed. Let's start with the tool shed. We get the metal detector and the battery pack. That's always good. I've said a few times in previous episodes, like, oh, we're getting closer to the end. And I get a bunch of people in the comments saying like, what? You think you're close to the end? You haven't even scratched the surface. And like, I know. I'm just saying the more we're playing, obviously we're getting closer to the end. And like most of the time when I say this, I mean the end as if, you know, reaching room 46 to me is like the end of the game. But I know that doesn't mean I've done everything. It's just, it's the end of like the main objective. But of course, there's way more things we need to do, way more mysteries. I don't know what it is about this game specifically, but a lot of the people in my comments, they really, really want you to know how long it is. And I'm not sure what the purpose or the intention behind these comments are. Like, why do you want the player to know how long it is? Like, is it because you're scared I might end the playthrough early just because I've reached the credits? But like anyone who's actually invested in the game and its mysteries and like enjoying the game would keep playing past that point. So like, if I stop playing, it's because I've stopped having fun. Like as long as I'm having fun, as long as there's mysteries to solve, I'm gonna keep playing. So why do people insist on letting you know how long the game is? Like, aren't you worried it's gonna have the opposite effect and you might intimidate the player into like not wanting to complete it if they know how long it is? Like, of course you know how long the game is and how big it is because you've spent a lot of time playing it, but for someone like me who just came in blind, not knowing anything, just knowing it's this little indie mystery games, like I expected maybe 15, 20, 30 hours at the most. Now, of course, I realize there's way more to do than that. I just don't know why people were so insistent on telling me this information. Like, why would you want me to just kind of find out the scope of the game for myself by playing it and like realizing, oh, there's actually way more mysteries than I thought? Like, you didn't need to tell me that. I would have quickly realized by myself. And I also don't necessarily know how long I'm going to be playing the game. Like, I don't think I'm going to be playing this for 200 hours. I think I'm going to get tired of it before that, but I'm going to do as much as I'm having fun with, as much as I think I'm able to do in like a reasonable amount of time, you know? But yeah, I don't know, I'm always puzzled by these kinds of comments, like, this game is so huge. +2 extra if drafted to... Okay, so now I'm going to be wanting to wait before getting this one. I guess I'll just do Nook. Now I want to get a bedroom first. Magnifying glass. Okay, I'm really glad I'm getting this nice and early. And you know what? I think I'm gonna... Oh, there's another key here. I think since we're at the start, I'm gonna go back in the basement right now. Because there is one page I need to read with this. It was on the side. Do I still need to go through there to get there? Yes, I do, but the path is still open, thankfully for me. All right, what is on there? Nothing on this little card, but here, North Lever underground, north of Reservoir. North of Reservoir. That probably means that if we manage to empty the reservoir and go in that passage, it leads to like an alternative north lever. But if you have access to the reservoir, you already have access to the inner sanctum where the north lever is, so why would you want an alternative one? But maybe I'm wrong. West lever, and then one backup lever for each antechamber door has been installed in separate locations for redundancy. However, we have been told that the locations of this reserved system will not be disclosed to the staff. Okay. So, it's not really new information. I already knew there were like alternative levers. And they won't tell us what it is anyways. Okay, well at least now we know. Now I can scratch that off the list. And now we have the magnifying glass for today. So actually, if I can get the classrooms again, I could try and make it back to the maps. It's that or reading Drafting Strategy 5, but that's not gonna happen today. Because I haven't ordered it at the library. Alright, plus it's the tool shed. It's not the classroom, so it's not gonna happen regardless. Getting the spare bedroom here followed by the closet would be ideal. But it's not gonna happen. Could buy some items. I kind of want to save up my money to buy the books I'm missing, but I might have like other opportunities. I'm gonna do den just because I want to keep the doors for later. Nursery. Draft a bedroom, gain 8 steps. Or the storeroom. Let's do nursery because that's an investment for later. Oh, there's the rabbit's foot again. Sometimes you get some items in here. There's the storeroom again. This would give me another chance of getting the closet. Let's do that. More coins. Plus it's giving us some extra steps. Closet? No closet. Laboratory. We could do an experiment. But it would cost me my only gem. That seems a little too dangerous. I should do the parlor so I could get more gems, but we've established the parlor is my arch enemy. I'm really bad at it, but my girlfriend did review with me like the last few parlor rooms that I missed and tried to explain how they work to me very patiently. So maybe I can do a little bit better. Let me try the parlor because I need gems. I need to get better at it. And we get an apple. And if you know what, if I can't solve it, I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna call her so she can come and help me. The box next to this box contains gems. Now, assuming this is true, this has the gems. A box next to this box is true. That would be true. And then this would have to be false. The box next to this box is false. Yeah, this would be false because this is telling the truth. And so is this. But okay, let's say this... Let's say this is true. Let's say the box next to this box is false. A box next to this box is true. Okay, well, if the first one is false, then one of these has to be true. So this can be false. which means this has to be lying, which means this is true. And then this one has the gems. Ah, please be right. Yes. All right. All right. I think I solved that one correctly. Ooh, okay. Parlor. Patio. Oh, there's the power hammer. Was there anything else I wanted to open with the power hammer? Right, I haven't been in the secret garden or the greenhouse yet. So I do still want it. Let's go and get it. Plus, you know, it acts as a sledgehammer, so... Power hammer. I just have to make sure and remember to bring it back. I wonder if there's anything else you can break with the power hammer. Because I was not expecting that wall outside to break. So, like, what if there's anything else you can break? Like this? No? Something that looks breakable? Like break the jukebox? I don't know. Break the bust? Is there anything else I could break outside? We broke... Let's see. This one path was blocked with wooden planks. We broke that one. And then on the other side, it's just boxes in your way. I don't think you could break them. Is there anything else I can break? I don't know. Oh, wait. You can break this. And then it's just empty? Break this one. It's just empty. Oh! What is that? Oh! Dude! The microchip? Wait, is there something else on the ground? Wait, the microchip. Isn't that the same one, though? Wait. I can't believe you can actually break those. I was kind of just joking. Oh shit, well now I need to be like extra careful about every object, because there might be a bunch of stuff we can break. Wait, the microchip goes in the room outside, but we need 3. What else can you break? Can you break this? Wait, where was the other path? Hang on. Oh, it's the middle one. So now we're missing the big one to open this. Right, this is another thing. Another objective I forgot in my list. Find the microchips for Blackbridge Grotto door. Wait, so is this a clue? Huh. Let me walk around. Is there other stuff you can break with the hammer? Can I open this? Like, now I really want to double check. Is there anything you can break in here? Like, maybe you can break the gems and then you can use them? No. Ah, can you imagine if you could break the gems with the hammer and then you can use them? This opened the gate. Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. Man. Are there other rooms with, like, a vase? Can you break anything here? Because I haven't actually been outside in a while, so I think it's a good thing that I'm looking back just in case I've missed something. Can't grab any of these apples. Can't break these. Arena. Wait, I don't think I have this name in my list. Yeah, I was missing this one. Rina. Angel with the gardening hoe. I would like to replace the statue of Orinda. Currently in the cloister. Oh, wait. Orinda, angel in the cloister? I just have to go back there, see which one that is. This would give me the name of all 7 angels. Doja, Lydia, Mila, Vea, Draxus, Rina, Orinda. Draxus might not be one actually. That's the one with the skull head. Might be like a different thing. But we did get the name, so... Paragon of Gardening? I have only seen her in the chapel. Huh. There's a thing there as if there was like a gem here. Now I'm like questioning if I've missed other stuff outside. Wow, so now we know where one of the microchips is. But I don't want to call it a day. Yeah. From now on, I'm going to pay extra attention to things while I have the hammer, because you never know. Something might be breakable. You get a lot of these bird bath. I don't think you can go over there. Can you? There is still this path. Can I break something in there? It's so creepy in here. Creepy and dark. If I could light this torch, if I had fire, I could light these torches. Can't break these boxes. Okay. I'm just kind of wasting steps right now, but I think it's worth it just to make sure we haven't missed anything. And there was nothing to break down there either, right? Because I went in there last time and there was nothing. Alright, let's just continue with the day. Well, I can't believe you can break those. Like, would this be permanent? I don't know, I wonder actually. Kennel. Sure. Go and see my nice doggies. Hello. 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 Some coins. I don't know what this is. Cat. Cat. We don't have a shovel. Let's do hallway. Corridor, commissary. Items for sale. Now let's get the commissary. You can get the shovel. You can get a few gems. Yeah, let's buy a couple. Salt shaker. Let's stay with this for now. And let me go dig. An old rusty nail. That's a new one. We've never found a nail before. Alright, I need something good here. The courtyard will have me go around the foundation entirely, which is not the best, but that's kind of my only choice. Another key. Coins, key, gem, that's all good. A big old turnip. Let's go left. The pool. The pool, I mean, it's on the wrong side, but it would... I need to get the pool whenever I can, because I need to empty the reservoir eventually, and for that I need the pump room connected to the boiler room. But is this the best spot for it? Not really, but I have the gems for it. I have the opportunity. I would want to eventually empty the pool as well, but there doesn't seem to be anything at the bottom. Unless one of these lights is actually the microchip, it's because it's the right shape, but I don't think so. And like there's nothing at the bottom, so... The garage, or I can take this and it'll take me further up. Let's go with the garage to get the extra keys. Can open this. It does make it where we only have one path possible. Observatory. I'm kind of burning through my gems quickly. I can go back and buy some more. Okay, let's do observatory. Like, maybe you can break the globes? No, because the globes spin. So you can't break them. You can't break these either. Alright, so this is the gem. This gives you gems. This is, let's see, 8. That's the key. So key and the gems. 5 gems. Hell yeah. And a key. This is good. This is a good combination. I would need some dice, because if I run into like a bunch of dead ends, I'm done. We might be donezo very soon. Let's do drawing room. We'll get a gem and we can redraw. A West Wing Hall would be, ooh, drafting studio. Yes, yes. We want new floor plans for sure. The Great Hall partitioning plan for December 16. What do we got? dormitory. Each time you enter the dormitory after drafting a compass room, you gain 10. The dove coat, you may rotate floor plans. That's so good. Or you can get the classroom as just a standalone. While drafting in the classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each. Oh, okay, so that's why I was getting so many redraws last time. I forgot about the properties of the classroom. But if you get the classroom as a standalone, you would only draft it once, right? So it would always only be grade 1? Because you need the schoolhouse in order to get a bunch of classrooms added to your deck. I mean, I would rather get just the dove coat. A towering loft serving home to many of the feathered locals of Mount Holly. As a devout birdwatcher and amateur ornithologist, Mary had petitioned her uncle for years for this to be built on the estate. Let's do it. Rotating floor plan sounds awesome. Gonna have to be the kitchen. No West Hall. We could buy some food, but I'm still good on steps. The servants' quarters. Let's do gymnasium. Oh, it's a key card door. It's starting to smell like a wrap more and more. Boudoir, take us down. Den. Alright, let's do den. I'm not sure what I'm really doing today. Maybe you can break something in here. Like break this with the hammer. Take the gear. No? What can you break? Break this. Break this. Break these. Break this. No? Nah, I keep wondering what else you can break. Break this? Like your hook? The sauna. Start the day with 20 extra steps. Just do billiard room. Can you break the barrel? Can't break it. Alright, dart time. 9. 17, 20. 2 times 3, 6. 18. 6, 12, divided by 6, 2, 16, 32, divided by 4, 8. I love these. 2 more keys. That's good. The pump room. What are the odds that I could draft the boiler room next to the pump room? It seems kind of low, but it's the best option I have right now. Because, should I just keep the fountain empty? Let's see. Keeping the fountain empty would make it easier for me to go outside, use the basement key to open that shortcut, but I can already go there from the basement. I guess I should leave the fountain empty until I can at least connect this room to the boiler room, because then I could empty the reservoir. Oh, and there's a box here. Hello. Oh, the secret garden. Oh, let me get the secret garden while I have the hammer. Ah! It's like I'm so hopeful, and then I turn around and it's a security door. God damn it. I hope you felt that as much as I did. God damn it. Alright, well. I would need the passageway here. Can't use a special key, right? You can't use a special key here, yeah. Let's use a regular key. Well, let's see. If I go to the secret garden would open which door? The secret garden opens the left lever. Okay, so I don't want to come in from the bottom. Then basically I should just get the chapel, which increases my chances of actually getting the secret garden. And then I might potentially make it. Maybe. But first I need to get the secret garden, which I think is typically on the right. Can I get it here? No, it has to be on the edge, right? That's the rule. Okay. That's gonna cost me 2 gems, but this would be really good here. No security door, please. Okay. Here, if this is locked, I can get the secret garden. Ah, it's not locked! God damn it. Ah. Security? I could lower the thing and I could do an experiment. All right, let's do security. This is an interesting run. I'm not sure where it's gonna go. I mean, it's a bit late in the run, but I'm still gonna put it on low. It might save me like a few doors. Whenever you draft a shop room, when you draft a red room, immediately gain 1 key for every 2 hallways. Lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold, or set your steps to 40. So I would gain 5 steps. It's not huge, but at this point in the run, every 2 hallways. I don't think I have that many hallways. Maybe like 4 at the most. I guess I'll just go with the 5 extra steps. Right? That's probably the best thing I can do. So this will take me down. Be locked. Yes! Alright. Hell yeah. Now I get to break this damn wall. What is back there? Huh? Wait, what? When I first got here, I did this... What do you call this? A wind... I forget the name. I saw this thing, like it had to point there in order to open this door, so what's the point of this? Why is there like an extra wheel? How did I originally do this if I didn't have access to this wheel? You just want all of them to point, but it's already opened. Did it just happen to be pointing in the right direction last time? What? How did I solve this if I didn't have access to this thing last time? Huh? Got some coins. More coins. This make it seem like in order to open this door, I always needed to first come here with the hammer to break this. But I didn't. Like I found the secret garden early in the playthrough, opened this path, which gave me access to this, so what's the point of breaking this wall? Wait, I just... Which direction was it pointing to when I first got here? Maybe every time you come to the secret garden, it's already pointing this direction? And then it was only about matching the other ones. So then what if you point to like another direction? What if I just turn all of them? Because that means I could never do this until now. I could never like turn them. So what if I just turn all of them? Like north? Would I get something different? What if they all point to this side? Wait, I think this is what it was. This is what it used to be when I first got here, right? So I guess it already was pointing north. Okay, well then what if we turn it more? Maybe there's something else. What if we have them all pointing east? Because I thought it had opened the thing, but it didn't open it. It just turned this around. Oh, now it's the right lever. Okay, so usually Secret Garden is the left lever, so it can actually be the left one or the right one. Oh, that's huge. That means getting this room, you can get either of the levers. Okay, so what about, what if you turn it one more? Oh, wait. Is this what I need for the sanctum? I'm gonna need this somewhere. I need this. Huh. Interesting. Okay, okay. Well, I mean, I'm taking screenshots of all of this. So now I need to turn it again in order to open the levers. So we'll open this, of course. We might actually make it to the basement key today. But wait, I don't have access to the foundation yet. I would need to come in from the bottom there. Or go all the way outside. Into the fountain. Or in the basement. Okay, it's still possible. Wow, so you have access to both. That's crazy. Do you think we could have access from two different sides? This would be perfect for a dead end. One key for each bedroom in your house. So that's 3 keys. I kind of want just more steps right now. Let me just get the best. The guest bedroom. 18 more steps. Let's go. Let's go. No items, but that's okay. So now I need to find my way into the foundation, ideally. I can't drive this. I might lose the hammer. Ah, they're all dead ends. This would give me a bunch of steps, but it would take 2 of my gems. And I might still need gems at this point. I'm not that low on steps. Is it worth 2 gems to get like a ton more steps? I could always buy food in the kitchen, so I think I'd rather keep my gems. Let's just do lavatory. But it means I won't get to reach the foundation. Unless from the pump room. Okay. No, because the pump room has the key card door. Oh, shit. Okay, but you know what? We could reach the antechamber from the right or the left, so we just have to be lucky with what we get. Library? Sure, let's do library. Wait, this is it. This is Realm and Rune. I thought I hadn't bought it yet. No, the one I haven't bought is a new clue. And then, what's the other one? I thought it was this one. Okay, well, this is it. This is gonna give me the information I need. This is the sigil book, except it's not damaged. So I'm just gonna screenshot all of this. The rays, weather. This will replace the damaged screenshots we had, and then we can use this to solve some puzzle. Fan Ares, the Grand Realm, transportation, road carriage. Okay, okay. I see. So you're describing the transportation, the type of weather, the type of society, and then the banner. So this is the one for Fen Ares. And then you have to figure... Okay. And then you have to figure it out for each different kingdom. But there's 8 doors in the Sanctum. I thought there was only like 3 realms. Okay, well, I'm not gonna read all this because I think I've kind of read it already, although it was damaged. But like, we'll read it more in depth when we get to solving this puzzle. Oh, no. Okay, I had things confused. This is not the redacted book. It's just that the book we had was damaged. It's the one we found in the cliffside. The redacted book is the one that talks about the history of the realms. That's the book we haven't bought yet. And then also a new clue, the book from my mother. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to see this book today, but it might help us in the Sanctum. Because now we'll know how to read these sigils. All right. Now, am I more likely to get a room that goes straight ahead or a room that goes like to the side? Because this is my one chance. It's my one chance. Maybe I should come back after I find some dice. Like, I could go back first, but then I would lose some steps. Let's see, the spare bedroom is a straight path. The corridor, but I've already done the corridor. There's not that many rooms that take you straight through, but there's like a few. I mean, we can still come in from the left if this fails. Let's see. Let's see if we're lucky. And we're not. These would give me a bunch of keys, but what I need is to save my gems. So I'm going to do the breaker box. Oh man, this sucks. I was just one room. I'm always just one room away. Gymnasium. Oh. Wait, the cabinet? There's still this thing. Like, why is there no switch to the cabinet? Garage on. If the gymnasium is off, then that means you don't lose steps by stepping through the gymnasium? Okay, there was like a room down there that I haven't been to. Maybe I should do that, get rid of like a dead end while I can. I'm at 50 steps. We should still be fine. Like I still have... Yeah, let's go back in the gymnasium. So if the gymnasium is dark... Okay, it just turns off the lights, but it means... Oh, that's why I didn't go down, right? It's because of this. I just wasted steps. And I guess I missed this apple. So that makes up for it. Alright, here we go. If I can go up there. Oh, it's the office. Well, it does take me up, so alright, let's do it. Let's hope we're lucky with that final room. There is a gem in here, which is good. Anything else I can break with the hammer? Like break these busts? It's the key card. Oh, well, now I need to go back. And there's a banana there that I also missed. Now I need to go back. I can open the doors. Oh, shit. You know what? The code checks are really far away. What if I can't bring back the power hammer? I forgot about that. This is dangerous. Okay, let's go gymnasium first. The attic. But that takes 3 gems. But there might be gems in there. Oh man. Okay, what kind of items would really be in the attic that I would need right now? Because I won't be drafting for that much longer. I should save up on my gems, right? Because what if I get a room... Like, what if the one room that takes me to the antechamber is a room that requires gems? I should just do storeroom instead. Even if it gives me, like, battery and, like, lockpick and a bunch of items. Like, I don't have the workshop to use them. It's too many gems. I think I'm gonna do storeroom. Anything we can break in here with the hammer? No? Damn, so it's really just the vases. Huh. Okay, next is pump room. I'm going through steps though, I might regret that. But it's to find like dice or something, you know? The dove coat. Now, I've only ever done the secret passage where it takes me straight ahead. But maybe it's built in a way where if your only path is to the left, maybe it takes you left instead, but I don't want to risk it. This would take me further down. Okay, so you can only rotate floor plans while the dove coat is one of your options. But I haven't seen this room, so I do want to see it. But now I'm like getting further down. This is dangerous. I guess I can go back to the kitchen and buy more food, so we should be fine. Dove coat? Hello. Would there be anything in here? Coins? Some turnips would be nice at the moment. Another coin. Is there anything in here for me to see? Dear mother. This is from my mother? If you are reading this, that means Junie made it home safely. I imagine he's going to be quite tired after such a long flight, so make sure he gets some treats and rest. School is going well, though I do miss you terribly. Unfortunately, even though the dean gave me permission to keep my birds here on campus, I'm afraid it is getting a bit too cold for them as the semester marches on, so I've made the decision to send them all home before the winter months arrive. All that to say, expect some more letters soon. Dearest Mother, this should be the 5th letter you've received from me this month. Oh, maybe some of the birds didn't make it. Though I know statistically it is very unlikely that every single member of my flock has found their way home. And please, please don't tell me if they didn't arrive. It's going to be hard enough now that I am truly on my own. In other news, my classes have been engaging, and I'm slowly making friends. So please ignore the dramatic despair of my previous letter. Ugh. Things are indeed looking brighter, but I still maintain that 3 years is too long a time to be away from home. This one is to Herbert. Thank you so much for your gift of the wedding doves, whom I, of course, recognized immediately. And yes, I got the hint. So here's your letter. I know it's long, long overdue. The Mahue life suits me, I think. Not that I didn't love Mount Holly, of course, but after years of being confined in a tiny dormitory, the small place Daniel and I have picked out in Reddington, that's my dad, feels more like a stately manor. Once we've finished unpacking and setting everything up, I'll insist on you making an exception to your reclusive lifestyle to come. Share a meal and admire our somewhat less impressive but much more personal view of the town. Thanks again for the card, Mary. And you can see her handwriting is getting a little better over time. We are returning east and should arrive on Tuesday. If coast is not clear, lower the AD? Lower the AD to warn us? The AD? Did I read that right? Huh. Letters from my mother. Maybe this last message is like she was wanting to come back after escaping the country. But then maybe Ernest was dead at this point? I don't know. There's no date on it. Servant's quarter, laboratory. This will use a gem, but it would keep things going. I want to keep the conference room for like up here because it could, well, it could if it's facing the right way. Let's do laboratory even though it's going to take a gem. Can you run 2 experiments in one day? Oh, look, it's the lever. Can I break something in here with the hammer? Break it all! Okay, yeah, it's already... You can't change it. Oh. Alright, can I make it into the foundation? I can, because I turned it off. Wait, no, I turned it on in the utility closet. Right? Wait, did I turn it on or off? Maybe I messed up. So now it's gonna be dark. Oh, I guess you need to first draft the dark room, then you can change the lights. But I don't want to go back all the way up there. It's not worth it. And like, I don't want to risk drafting the wrong room in there. That would be dangerous. I'm taking a risk. Like, I'm getting further and further away, but I do have quite a bit of steps left. We might get a turnip in here. Like, ideally, an old shoe. What I would want to do is make it to the antechamber, get the basement key, unlock both the foundation and the fountain. But the fountain will get filled back up soon enough anyways. Deposit key. I don't know. We'll see. And look, it's the OTC. Few coins. I'm not sure what I'll do. Because I haven't opened the north door anyways, so it's not like I can reach room 46. The most I can do is get the basement key. The rumpus room. This will take a gem. This would give me items. This would give me steps. That's kind of what I want. Do I want to risk using the dark room? What if I waste like one of the only rooms that could take me to the antechamber? But if I do bedroom closet, I might get a dice, and then the dice might help me up here, but the bunk room would give me a bunch of steps, which I will need if I make it to the antechamber. So many choices to make. I'm gonna do bank room to get the steps. There might be a dice in here. Because then I will get 8 twice. And some fruit. So you know what? We're pretty good on steps. Can't break anything in here. It would have been great if there had been a dice, but you can't have it all. Do I want to risk opening this door in the dark? I think I should, but I might regret it. Let's hope it's not the conference room. Oh, it's the sauna. That's actually perfect. It's a dead end. It's gonna help me tomorrow. This is perfect. I'm actually pretty lucky today for once. Looks like my luck has turned around. All right, now... Still no dice, though. And no boiler room, but that's fine. Did I also miss this apple? Been missing a lot of fruits. We filled out almost the entire house. It's all about what we pull right here. That's where we'll see if I'm actually lucky or not, because I don't have a dice. So... I should go buy food right now instead of later. Just so it's done. Let's get club sandwich. Plus 20. Oh, this is great. All right, you know what? I think we're good. We're good with this. I got plenty of steps now. If I can actually make it in there, I can do both the basement and the foundation. It all depends on what we pull. This is the true test right here. I just need a room that takes me to the right. How many are left in my pool, I wonder? I pray to the gods of blueprints, please allow me inside the antechamber. I feel like I've earned it. Come on. Come on. Oh. Wait. Yes. We've done it. We've done it. You know what? If I can make it to the basement, I can make it to the north lever. And then maybe I can even make it back. And actually reach room 46. I think I might roll credits today. Holy shit. Not yet, just in case I actually do roll the furnace. Can you imagine? Okay, so open this door. Ooh, I'm so nervous. Oh, it's the vault. Dude. Yes, because now I can open one of the boxes. Let me have this delicious wood-fired pizza before we actually get in there. So here I get a bunch of money. Oh, I'm so nervous. I hope the game doesn't crash, like my computer doesn't crash. Can you imagine? Whew. I'm so close. Vault key 304. An upgrade disc. 3 more gems. And another passport. Gene Ribbon this time. Wait, I've seen this name. I've seen this name, I think, in the books. Like as someone who borrowed the books. Okay. It's happening. It's happening! Yes. I've got plenty of steps. If my whole computer doesn't crash, we're actually gonna make it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me just walk there. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous something's gonna go wrong and somehow stop me. Please let me make it there. Please. I hope there's like an autosave or something. We're going down. We're going down. I'm so excited. I'm so excited we might actually make it. Okay, don't think there's anything you can break here. This damn door. Basement key? This is permanently opened, right? Okay, there is the one... There's the door in the fountain. But it's on the other side. But I can go open the door. I can do it. I can do it. Please just have nothing go wrong. I'm so nervous, dude. I'm so close. I'm so close. I can feel it. This door is still open. This is it. This is it. Now I just need to make it all the way back, but I got plenty of steps. I did also find an upgrade disc that I should use, but man, it's nerve-wracking at this point. Do I want to also open the door in the fountain? I feel like it's not really worth it, but Do I still have the basement key? I do still have it. I should open it just in case. Because I have enough steps to do both. Right? I hate this. I'm so nervous. Like, what if the game crashes? Ah, come on. Just make it down there. I don't know if it's like a permanent unlock though. Okay, now this is opened. Do not crash. I swear, I'm going so slowly just because I'm scared. Okay, I just need to make it there. Okay, I don't think I've missed these fruits. I think it's just that they show up later because there's no way I missed all these fruits. Is that a green apple? I've never seen one of these. It's even giving me like extra fruits. It's like it wants me to make it there. It's actually helping me for once. This is it. Oh, you know what? I should... I'm tempting fate, but I should use the disc. I almost forgot about it, but I should use it. Yes. Bunk room. If you have exactly 2 hallways, double your keys, double your gems, or double your coins. Gems are harder to come by, I feel, so let's do gems. That's kind of a weird condition. If you need to have exactly 2 green rooms. This is it. This is it. Watch it be locked. The way the music just stops. Is it my mom?
There was once a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said.
It's me, I'm the Red Prince.
He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. And he never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. He didn't see the birds or the changing of the leaves. And he never saw the sights.
This kid who had to grow up without a mom, pretty much. Like, I don't know when exactly she disappeared, but...
Beyond never caught a glimpse of the world I had to share. But one day the prince saw something new. And if you look closely, you might see it too. The skies parted and the clouds withdrew.
Ooh, I'm getting chills. What's in there?
The prince had a new favorite color. The color blue.
Is the crown they stole? But is she in there? Huh. Oh man, we worked so hard to get here. I didn't think when I started today that this was going to be the day that we would finally reach the room, but wow. I was pretty lucky today. Oh, I forgot to bring the fucking power hammer back to the... I knew I was forgetting something. It was right on my path too. I should have stopped by the code check to drop the power hammer. I mean, I opened the secret garden. That's kind of like the main one I wanted to open, so I guess we'll have to wait until we can actually build it again, which might be a long time, but oh well. If I was gonna lose it in a run, at least it wasn't like the run that we actually rolled credits on. So we saw like shots of the city and like we get glimpses of the reality of this world where there seems to be this oppressive like regime of this red guard and stuff like that who are looking for her, and then like she was fighting against the system or like the government or the kingdom, or like I don't quite understand exactly what it's about. I think I'm still missing some information, some like lore. But yeah, I guess she stole the crown, and then the crown is hiding in room 46. That's what's in there. I do still feel like the ultimate secret that you're meant to solve is like being reunited with your mom, because I feel like she's still out there. Obviously, don't tell me, don't hint at it, don't spoil it. I'm gonna find out for myself eventually, but so what now? Like, do you just keep... Oh, there it is. Mount Holly, your new home. 12 dead-end rooms. We got all the graves. So we reached it on day 40. 40 days to reach room 46. That's not too bad. 146 steps, one new room. And we drafted almost the entire house. Wow. So what now? Like, you just keep playing as much as you want and like solve the other mysteries? But like, am I gonna have access to room 46 now? Save and continue? I'm so relieved. Honestly, I was just so nervous that the game was gonna crash, or like my computer was gonna crash, and like it would just auto-save me back to the beginning of the day, and like I would lose all that progress and all that work. But no, we made it. So what happens if you just do save and continue? Is anything gonna be different, or is it just, it's another day? The next day, the music's different. We're not counting the days anymore. +20. Okay, the vases remain broken. And the microchip is not there anymore, so that was like a permanent thing. Oh, interesting. Well. I lost. I lost the power hammer. Open only in the event of inheritance, and I can't look at this either. Dear Baron, welcome to Mount Holly, your home. I still remember the first time I was addressed by my title. I was quite a bit older than you, but it still felt strange, especially after a lifetime of hearing my father addressed daily by that same title. Yeah, I'm a Baron now. Baron Simon Jones. How weird. But life is a journey of growth, growing up, growing older, growing wiser, and in your case, growing into the Baron of Reddington. The Baron doesn't have to be a daunting figure. He could be quiet and unassuming, or loud, brash, and boisterous. He could be deceptive or trustworthy, humble or boastful, or any measure of other things, but always clever. That's why you wanted to test me? To see if I was clever enough to reach it? When I inherited Mount Holly, I never had to prove myself. They just gave me the keys and left it at that. It felt too easy, too trivial, and very undeserved. Experience comes with time, but without validation, I spent the better part of my youth questioning myself. And as I grew older, that lack of conviction and aimlessness amplified. I never really had any goals or objectives to strive toward. I never had any dreams to realize. I never set my sights on something beyond the horizon. I never had a room 46 to reach. So he wanted to make sure I wouldn't feel, I guess, aimless or like unaccomplished or like I had it too easy. He wanted to put me through this challenge, through this gauntlet. Give me something to work towards. To pass on his values of like striving for something. I guess I can respect that. Now that you have reached your goal and are basking in your well-deserved glory, shiny trophy in hand and showered with accolades and titles, will you be content to stop there? Or will you look to the horizon and wonder what dreams lie ahead? Ovin Nevare. Herbert. What does that mean? Ovin Nevare. The inheritance trophy. Trophies earned will be permanently added to the trophy room, right? So they mean like actual trophies, like achievements in the game. In recognition of completing your bequest. I think that's the first achievement I've gotten in the game. And you still get your allowance. Like, do I get to meet the staff now? Like all the people that worked on this at this manor? So it's still there. The antechamber is still there. But of course, we have a ton of other things to solve. All these other mysteries. And like, they hope that by the time you reach room 46, because like, all things considered, it's not that difficult to make it there. Like, I mean, it took me, I don't know how long I've been playing this game. Like, I've been playing the game for like 37 hours, like 12 episodes of around 3 hours. 37 hours to reach room 46, but they kind of assume that by the time you reach it, you'll have all these other objectives and goals that you want to accomplish and mysteries you want to solve, and I do, and like, I do want to continue and try and solve more. But it's nice that we've at least reached our main objective. Now it's about how many other things can we solve. So, I guess I will keep playing for maybe one more run. Just to see if anything has changed. Maybe we get some new emails. Maybe we'll get to meet some member of the staff. I don't know. Probably not, but I'm curious to see if anything has changed. We could go for the schoolhouse again. But I really like having the shelter. I think I'm going to do the shelter first. So assuming that shot we got of the crown is what's in that room, where would my mother be hiding? I don't know. I'm going to order the magnifying glass specifically to make sure it shows up like eventually because I need it. The Red Guard is coming tomorrow to begin their inquiry into the disappearance. I can't believe we finally made it. It's like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I can be a little bit more relaxed now. It's like, well, if nothing else, at least... I guess at this point I could end the playthrough at any moment and I would have at least finished the game, but of course, you know, there's still a lot more to do. Experiment. When you draft a hallway, immediately, each time you eat an apple, add a small chest to the entrance hall. Sure, we could do that. That's probably gonna happen quite a few times, especially if you find the boudoir. There's like 3 apples in there. So that's 3 small chests guaranteed, but we wouldn't need to have the sledgehammer, which is back in the wild now, because I forgot to check it at the code check, unfortunately. It might give me an opportunity to build like a different contraption now, because the sledgehammer had like a very specific, very important purpose that opened a bunch of new things. So what about other contraptions? Because like I still haven't used, say, the compass with the shovel, the battery pack with the compass, the hammer, battery, and lever, the lockpick and metal detector. Like we found all these little pieces of paper that teach us recipes. And we're still looking for the one final microchip also. I really don't know where that would be. So we got the shelter. Excuse me? Is this because I reached the end? I've never seen this room. The gift shop? Thank you for visiting Mount Holly. We hope you enjoyed your stay. I guess this must have been added because I reached the end, right? Plus you drafted like from the very start. 46. Mount Holly tea? A permanent addition to the walk-in closet. It just looks nice. The lunchbox. Enjoy a lunch. Addition to the dining room. When you reach rank 5. Oh, it's a bunch of actual additions you can buy. Wow. When you reach rank 5 with lunchbox, gain half of your dinner steps. Swim trunks. Addition to the pool. Always handy for swimming. Just be sure to bring some keys. Some keys? Dirigi coming soon? Oh, it's the actual game for the arcade. Over 10,000 sold in Nuance. Home console edition. Dirigiblocks. The Smash arcade hit. Coming soon. Are they actually going to add this or... The Swimbird plushie for 110 coins. A permanent addition to Master Bedroom. Unlock Dare Mode. Dare Mode. Blue tents. Tents fit for a prince. Sturdy construction, steel stakes, and scouting. Rope included. Base size 6x8. Dew dry finish. Water resistant treatment. Permanent addition to the campsite. Blue tents can only be purchased after you have proven your merit as a scout by obtaining 8 trophies in 8 trophies? Isn't that like how many trophies are in the game, period? No, there are 16, okay. So let's take a look at these achievements actually. Only 35% of players have actually reached room 46. Huh. Then again, a lot of people just have the game in their Steam library and like might not have actually started the game. I don't know if like the percentage it gives you actually accounts for people who've started playing the game or just anyone who owns the game in their library. There's an achievement for drafting a room in each open slot, which we almost did, but that's really hard to do. Buy out the entire showroom. That's gonna take a while. I would need a lot of money. Complete the Mount Holly directory. We might eventually do that. Complete the trophy case, and then 11 hidden achievements. So I don't know what this does, but I guess it's like a late game thing. Cursed coffers, a permanent addition to the shrine. None would dare to open it. Cursed coffers. Is that maybe like all the gold you've been spending at the shrine so far, but then you get like super cursed? Well, I guess I'll buy this. Enjoy your lunch. It's about time you visit Mount Holly. Wish you were here. Greetings from Reddington. Merry Christmas. Stay safe this holiday season. Oh, you're so cheeky. I give up. I'm stumped. So clever. And then a bunch of little red princes. Princes and princesses. Blue tents. I don't know what this does. It changes the color of your tent. I guess it's like to show you've done a lot of the secrets of the game and like they reward you with a blue tent. Enjoy a lunch. So right away we got a new room. That's interesting. Bedroom, storeroom. Let's get the storeroom. Let's go right first. This is really early to get the hallway. Let's do observatory. Let's see what stars we get today. This is 20 stars. Have I ever gotten 20 stars? Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers. What does that even mean? Only today. Special flowers. Okay. Well, let's hope we get some green rooms. Let's do the parlor. Only one box is true. This could be true or false. The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the... Wait, what? Wait, what? That seems like not enough information. If this is true, then this is false. Wait. Is the statement of saying... Wait. Okay, I need my girlfriend's help for this. Is it just random? Like, is it just chance? This one is saying that it's this one. This one is saying that it's this one. And then this one... I feel like this is just chance. I feel like it's just luck. Like there's no real deduction you can do because it's just... It has to be just luck.
Why?
If either the gems are in the blue box... Basically, isn't this a contradiction in itself?
Les jets peuvent pas être dans la bleue.
If this is true, then this is false.
False.
A box saying only one box is true. For this to be true, then both the others have to be false. And if this one is false, then that means that 2 boxes are true. But they can't be because it's these 2. It can't be false, otherwise these 2 would be true and they can't both be. So this is true, which means... So if this is true, then these are both false. So they're not in the black, they're not in the blue, so they're in the white. Okay, see, I just needed someone to bounce ideas off of. It sounded impossible, but okay, yeah. East Wing Hall, bedroom. I do like getting the commissary when I can. This would be good to lead me into a dead end. I don't really have that much money left at this point, so let's just do bedroom. With this sleeping mask. Alright, let's get a dead end, no dead end. Let's get the pantry, and then we can spend some more money at the gift shop. We get an orange. Orange, you glad? I ate that. Anything you can break in here? No, I've already looked. Oh, it doesn't matter. I don't have the sledgehammer. I have to keep in mind that I don't have the power hammer anymore. Alright, let's buy the lunchbox. When you reach rank 5 with the lunchbox, you gain half of your dinner steps. So that's a permanent addition. Boudoir, this will trigger the experiment. The experiment gives me boxes in the entrance hall, but I don't have the hammer. But they would still show up. I can just go back there later. Plus there's a gem in here. Experiment successful. Experiment successful. Still don't know about this picture. Maybe it's just there to taunt you. There's the code check again. Wait, if drafted, adjoined to a bedroom, but the boudoir does not count as a bedroom, right? It only counts as a purple. Let me do code check then. Although it's gonna be empty at this point. Yeah. But we'll have it. We can come back here. Look at all these boxes. Wait, you could potentially get so many boxes here. I wonder how many you can actually reach. Well, that's the end of the day. Wait, isn't the shirt supposed to get added to this? The closet? No, it's to the walk-in closet. Okay. Well, that's already the end of the day. It is what it is. Well, I could do like one other run, but sometimes they get quite long, sometimes they're short. It's hard to tell. But because we've reached one giant objective today in rolling credit and reaching room 46, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm sorry, I know it's a bit of a shorter episode than I usually do, but I'm a little bit shorter on time today, so... Do we get a new title screen? Ah. I did think maybe we would get a new title screen with some new music. That would have been nice, but maybe you get one if you do something else. I don't know. So, we finally did it. I'm very satisfied. I'm very happy. I hope you guys are proud of me for finally making it to room 46. And don't worry, I'm not done with the game. We're gonna keep playing it. I don't know for how long. I guess for as long as I feel like I'm making some significant progress on some of these puzzles. Like I at least want to, buy all the books and see all the rooms at least once and solve like most of the main key mysteries that we have left to solve. So we still have quite a bit of blueprints to look forward to. The playthrough is far from over, so I hope that you will stick with me even past the credits. And even though we've seen the credits, please keep being careful about spoilers and backseating and tips and hints in the comments. Sometimes people can't help but to let a little something, like a little hint slip by, and I'm like, don't do that. Like, let me figure stuff out for myself. It might take me longer than it did for you. I know it might be frustrating when you see me walk by something and like there's something there and like you wish I could figure it out, but that's just part of this being a blind playthrough. That's part of the process. That's how it is when you play something for the first time. You're not going to be perfect at it. You're not going to notice everything. You're not going to solve all the puzzles instantly, but if you just give me time, I usually manage to do pretty well at these puzzle games. So that's going to be it for me today. I want to say a big thank you, as always, to my patrons for their support. If you want to catch the next Blueprints episode, just head over to my Patreon in the description below, and all of my patrons get a full week of early access as thanks for their support. And as for everyone else, well, I'll see you again very soon. So thank you so much for watching. I had fun playing this. I hope you had fun watching it, and I'll see you in the next episode for even more Blueprints. À la prochaine.